Alright, what's up guys? It's Parnellix. I'm back to do a video. I know I'm probably a little bit late because I did say I made like a video like 8 or 9 days ago saying that I was going to make 2 videos a week and try to do some commentaries with that. I've been really slow because I've been doing really bad in solo queue, like really bad. I fell from 370 LP, which is Challenger, to 50 LP Masters, so I'm on the border of Diamond right now. And I'm going to try to, I'm pretty confident right now I'll be able to, get back to Challenger. I know I will, but sooner better than later. So we'll see when I can get back to Challenger. I'm going to try to, go over my good games and talk about, it'll give me more good videos too. I'll be playing against worse players, so it'll be easier to get good videos, hopefully. Although I did have a game today that was a little bit of a struggle. But basically the reason I fell so hard is because I was tilted, and also I've been struggling to figure out the new jungle meta and transition, and jungle just got nerfed in general, so I can't carry games as hard. It's actually pretty bad, but regardless, I think today I started to figure out the jungle meta a lot more, so I'm pretty confident. Like, this game showcases basically my game plan. So anyways, I'm going to shut up and just go over the gameplay, which, by the way, this is going to be mostly, like, I'm not even going to, like, I'm just going to shut up right now. So basically, I did blue buff into 2 baby raptors for a little bit of extra XP. And then I come over to this bot scuttle because I see Xin Zhao as topside. I don't want to run into Xin Zhao level 2 because he beats me level 2. So I definitely want to get a scuttle crab, but I warded the topside to make sure I take the opposite scuttle crab from Xin Zhao, because I obviously don't want to fight him level 2 because I need level 3 to be able to fight people really well. I go over to my red buff now, and this is where you can see the impact of these 2 baby wolves, because it gives me level 3. And yeah, in the middle of taking this red buff, Ryze flashes in for an aggressive play on this Vlad, and this is obviously a pretty free kill. He actually is a lot faster than I thought, so I have to chase him here, and I know it looks kind of sketchy because you're thinking maybe Xin Zhao is going to pop out and kill me, but I know that Xin Zhao, because he was started red buff and did topside scuttle like a while back ago, that he's not going to be topside, so I can aggressively go for that play. I counter jungle while I'm here. I'll try to get something out of it, and I just go back to trying to farm. I actually go ahead and I continue to counter jungle after, because I know that's Xin Zhao's outside, and I can just continue to counter jungle here. They should know this, but yeah, I don't really know what Jax is thinking here, because Jax is, I think did he die? No, he hasn't died yet in lane, but this is gonna be his first death right here, because which, by the way, watch this. I don't run after Jax and let him flash over the wall. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get an assist here, but I just want to deny Jax from flashing over the wall, because I know he sees me with the ward. It's pretty obvious. Xin Zhao jumps on me, which kind of surprised me, and thankfully he doesn't have phase rush, or else I was gonna die. But we managed to pick up the Jax, and I'm able to just run away pretty freely. But Dom's pretty tilted that his teammates are doing bad, so he just kind of ends here. I don't really know what he's thinking. He should have just literally just walked away, but he just tries to kill me here, and that's just not going to happen. I'm Warwick, and I have Gragas as backup. Even without Gragas, I could have maybe killed him. I don't even know, but that's a really good start for me. I have 2 kills. I get my Tiamat and maybe Boots on my first recall here, which is like really nuts. Oh yeah, I do get Boots, and I get a pink ward. That's an insane buy. That's a really insane first buy. So really glad that happened. Yeah, fast forwarding just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and roam on this Ryze. This seems like it's not going to work out, but I knew that Rakan was roaming up from bot lane. So when you see your support is roaming mid, or if you see someone, like, sometimes in lower elo usually your support doesn't roam, but usually it's like the top laner. So if you have like a top lane Malphite roaming mid, roam with them, because that guarantees the kill. They're not going to survive a 3v1. This is a really weird fight right here. It looked actually pretty awful for us initially, and we managed to trade one. Yeah, we managed to actually trade 1 for 1 here, which is pretty nice. I barely survived here. I have like 3 health, I think. Yeah. Ugh. No, it's 4 health. 4 health. 4 health I lived on. Right here in this clip, you see I saw that Xin Zhao was moving towards my jungle, so I think maybe he's going to, since Ryze is missing, he might go for a roam and he is. We have a ward here, so this is a really easy counter. They don't know that we're setting up for this. They don't know that we can see him, and we're able to just burst him down pretty easily here. Unfortunately, I don't really get much off before I just die. So we just trade for one, but they use so much there, and like just to get out of that bad position that we're able to, yeah, just clean them up here because we had such a huge positional advantage at that moment. That's really good for us. I'm 3-1-3 though, and yeah, I get my warrior, so I'm really strong now. I'm heading up top to help out Gragas, but he honestly doesn't need help here. He's a fucking man, and Gragas has such lane priority here, so it's really, really good for us. Unfortunately, he dies to Zinzap, but it doesn't matter too much. I clear out this pink ward while I have the opportunity, but basically, my mid and my top are just dominating this game. In case you didn't see early on, my Vlad managed to get a solo kill on Ryze to level 1, which should never happen, especially in high elo. That's really bad, and it happens. So that's what tilted Dom. That's why he basically like soft entered that one kill, because he was pretty tilted from that early game. Yeah, I was gonna go back to my jungle, but Ryze thinks that he's trying to push out the lane without wards, and that's just really, really bad, because he basically his plan there was to essentially go kill the oh yeah, we actually pick up this Xin Zhao. Yeah, you can just see though that Xin Zhao is really tilted, so this game's basically free from here on out. It's 14-7, and see, I have 8 kill participation, which is really, really good. But yeah, basically, like, you don't want to push out the wave if you don't have any wards, because like, yeah, he wanted to push it out because he thought that Vlad was roaming bot and he wanted to punish him for it, but it was really easy for me to just sneak behind him. After tech counter jungling, yeah, we just killed the Zac. And then I pick up Rift Shield. So this is a really, really good power move for our team. And the game's like basically won at this point. It's just there's nothing that they can do. But yeah, maybe I actually probably should like let me know, guys, if you want me to just like include a compilation of games. I know like Panzer Dragon does that, and so I'm just doing one game, but like obviously at this point the game's kind of done for. There's still a little bit more action, but at this point, the game's basically won. Main thing I wanted to talk about, though, was just that early game, because the jungle's new, and yeah, I just kind of clipped the first 4 minutes of the game. Because normally I'll add a lot more transitions like I am now, but that early game is pretty important considering how all the changes. Their bot lane's trying to get something done here, but you know, I kind of smelled it up and roam down. I'm able to actually get some pressure on the Xin Zhao here. And I can't kill him because Alistar basically runs over me, but Rakan, you know, solos the Xin Zhao because supports are carries nowadays. That's 2018, patch 8.10. Supports for the carries, not the junglers. What a fool. You should have had better wait. Like, do they actually think the Warwick's gonna do anything? Let's be real. I continue to look for a counter jungle. I see Ryze is still pushed up. This Ryze continues to overextend, and it's really, really easy to punish. So I W over here, and I think that he's going to ult away, but I still see his blood trail, so I know he hasn't yet. And I'm able to go for this, and I just make sure I cancel his ultimate before. I think I actually canceled it with my fear, but I can't really tell because it was pretty fast, so I just ulted to make sure. And because both their solo laners are dead, so I know that I can run up here and rift the top side. Because I don't really know where Xin Zhao is, but he's not going to want to walk into me and Vlad, so he has to walk top to just defend that against that, I think. But he actually he shows up mid here, which is a little weird. I mean, I guess Jackson and Ryze are both spawning here, so I guess he doesn't really have to cover it, but they lose a lot on there because they lose a tier 2 tower, and they also lose health in the tier 3. And yeah, at this point they're just kind of tilted. The spot lane's like, this tower doesn't exist, so this is a free kill. Yeah, literally the minions kill. I don't even have to auto attack that. That's how bad it was. And we pick up Dom because Dom's really tilted and he's just going in, you know, without really thinking, because the game's basically over at this point. And wait, this is actually pretty funny though. He Hex flashes over the wall to escape, but he hasn't actually escaped because he can't CC me with my Q, and I just chase him down. I have my blood trail on him, so that was free. And we push in the wave, and we just want to reset here. And go for a play. And I guess, yeah, a few minutes later, we basically what happens is Dom softens. Well, he doesn't soften, he hardens. He actually just runs it down mid. But no one really cares at this point because literally the game's over. And just they're refusing to surrender, so we just go. Okay, no one saw that missed out, by the way. I actually ruined my KDA here, unfortunately. But regardless, we just push in the top inhib, and the game basically over at this point. And you can actually see right here that Dom's running down. Respect. Now, like this actually didn't matter. That like it wasn't like Dom wasn't being toxic the entire game. He was just running down because like someone on their team is just not surrendering because they're being an asshole basically. It's not because they think they can win. It's just because they're refusing to surrender because they don't like their team. But other than that, yeah, I guess I just want to talk about. Obviously, the game's over now, basically. But while the game's ending, I'll just talk about the future. I want to make more videos like this, so let me know how you think about the style. What do you think I should improve on? This was just like I just laid my third take, so everything's not perfect. I don't know if you guys want it to be perfect. Do you like it to be more casual or whatever? I'm also going to basically just my plan right now for this meta is I'm going to be playing a lot of Warwick and jungle Irelia. I don't know who else I want to play, but I might throw in Lee Sin. I might start picking up Lee Sin because I'm actually starting to enjoy Lee Sin, but I don't really know. So we'll figure. I'll probably throw in a third champion there somewhere, and I'm going to try to just stick them on this account that is. But right now my account's not doing too hot. MMR is really low. I'm losing like 23 LP per loss. It's pretty bad. I gain like 13 or 14 LP, and I literally lose 23. So it's really bad. But hopefully I recover. I think I know I'll be able to recover, but I just don't want to, because if I demote to Diamond, it's going to be a lot harder to get back to Challenger. At least it'll take a lot longer, and I don't want to do that. Obviously, my goal here is to get rank 1. So if I'm Diamond, it's just going to be a little rough because it'll be months before I can hit rank 1 then. But we'll see. The jungle is obviously in a kind of a bad state, and Warwick isn't actually the best right now. I think he's like C tier. Maybe B tier jungler, but yeah, this is actually the worst state I'd say Warwick has probably been in since his release, and it's a little rough for me, but I'm just gonna have to live with it, and who knows, maybe as time progresses I'll figure it out. So anyways, thanks for the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, the drill. So peace out, have a good one.